Thank you, Sagrika, for taking us through the headlines. Viewers, you're watching Times Now. I am Meenakshi Upreti. Our top focus remains the oath-taking ceremony. The new Delhi Chief Minister-elect Rekha Gupta, all eyes on her. She's left her residence. Latest visuals also coming in. Obviously, far as the oath-taking ceremony is concerned, the suspense, as we've been telling you, viewers, is over. The BJP has already announced the CM face, Rekha Gupta. She's going to be the fourth woman Chief Minister of the national capital. I'm being joined by a battery of our reporters. They're spread across the national capital. They're giving us all the details from Pratibha to Mohit Bhatt, Pradeep Datta joining us live on the broadcast. They're bringing us the ground updates. Also joining us is Mr. Rajagopalachari. He's obviously going to bring us the latest updates, and obviously sharing his point of view also far as the oath-taking ceremony is concern. I'm going to go to you, Pratibha, first. Pratibha, help us understand what's the mood like on, the ground. Preparations obviously in full swing. Rekha Gupta also has left her residence. We have her latest visuals where she is waving to her supporters. What's the excitement, the mood like at the Ram Leela Maidan?
Well, Meenakshi, in just a little while from now, the CM designate is going to arrive here, and so are the dignitaries. Let me just show you around. The BJP Karyakartas have started filling in the stadium, and on expected lines, it is the women BJP Karyakartas who are at the forefront. Woman Chief Minister in the national capital. It's a big moment for the BJP as well. The BJP कार्यकर्ता are all here. Women Chief Minister in Delhi. कैसा महसूस हो रहा है आपको?
मुझे बहुत अच्छा महसूस हो रहा है और मेरे फेस से लग रहा होगा पहिया खून तो मेरा बढ़ चुका है रात से।
आपने एक्सपेक्ट किया था?
बिल्कुल, मुझे पूर्णतः यकीन था कि हमारी बहन जो कि राष्ट्रीय उपाध्यक्ष थी, और मुझे ये लगता ही था कि हमारी बहनों में से कोई बहन मोदी जी हमारे सामने लाने वाले, और वो यकीन में बदल गया और हमारी बहन रेखा गुप्ता सीएम बन गई। बहुत खुशी की बात है।
तो बीजेपी का मैसेज क्या है? आई मीन, व्हाट इज द बेस्ट मैसेज दैट द बीजेपी वांट्स टू सेंड आउट? कि ये कार्यकर्ता है, कल तक उनको नहीं पता था कि वो सीएम बनने वाली है, आज वो राजधानी की कैपिटल की चीफ मिनिस्टर बन गई है।
उसका एक ये रीजन भी रहा है कि जो ये भारतीय जनता पार्टी की जीत का सेहरा है ना, ये सभी हमारी बहनों के सिर पर बंधा है, और यही कारण है कि मोदी जी ने एक महिला चेहरा को उभारा गया है, और वो बहुत मेहनती है, बहुत स्वभाव से बहुत अच्छी है, और वो डिजर्व भी करती थी, तो इसलिए मोदी जी ने एक बहन को सीएम के पद पे कार्यरत किया है।
Okay, all right. So the women Karyakartas, of course, very, very excited. And, you can see all around me, the BJP flags have now started filling the Ram Leela Maidan. The dignitaries will also start arriving soon. Just a while ago, we also heard Jai Shri Ram chants here in the Ram Leela Maidan. So on this side are all the supporters of the BJP, those who are responsible for the BJP's resounding success in the national capital. And on the other side, of course, are going to be all the dignitaries who will be arriving. Prime Minister Modi, Union Home Minister Amit Shah, and you can see posters of the Prime Minister as well put all across. The BJP had not projected any CM face, but as has now become a practice of the BJP, a surprise pick, Rekha Gupta being picked. She's somebody who has had a lot of experience in the BJP, administrative experience as well. And look at how the supporters have started arriving there in huge numbers. It's getting very, very crowded here as expected, because this is a moment for every single Karyakarta. By choosing Rekha Gupta as the Chief Minister, the message that the BJP has also tried to send out is that every Karyakarta or any Karyakarta can be the Chief Minister. So a lot of BJP workers are also here. A big moment for the BJP.
Yeah, it is a big achievement, and we are very happy. I am from Himachal Pradesh. I am a doctor, Suresh Sablok. I am holding the health issues of this party, and it was not a surprise for me, at least. शालीमार बाग से डिजर्व करती थी रेखा जी, और वो मुख्यमंत्री बनी हैं। उनके साथ में प्रवेश अग्रवाल जी और सारे जितने भी हमारे शीर्ष नेतृत्व हैं बने हैं। बहुत अच्छी बात है। मैं अपनी भाई प्रगति के साथ आया हूँ। हम बहुत खुश हैं। हिमाचल से हम कल चले थे दोपहर में और रात को पहुंचे थे यहाँ पर। सारे होटल बुक हैं।
Okay, all right. So
absolutely right, Pratibha, and I can understand the excitement. You've been talking to all the Karyakartas of the BJP. For the BJP workers, certainly a proud moment. Why don't you stay with us? We also have Pradeep Datta who's joining us live on the broadcast. Pradeep, I believe you are at the spot where the MLAs, the BJP newly elected MLAs, are going to leave from. There's a bus also, which they all will be boarding, and they'll all be heading towards Ram Leela Maidan. Give us the latest ground updates.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Right now, I'm outside Delhi BJP office, and you can see the bus is parked here, and many of the legislators from different constituencies, they have already boarded the bus. They'll be moving towards the Ramlila ground where the swearing-in ceremony will take place. And obvious reason is there is a lot of excitement because after 27 years, the BJP has come to power. And if we talk about this bus, the message that is being conveyed by the BJP is one, that they are one unit. That's why they are going together. And once they are together, they will be able to deliver better. And the second, they are saying that this is not a Aam Gadi, this is a Vikas Ki Gadi, because the Vikas Ki Gadi, that development vehicle that had come to screeching halt during Aam Aadmi Party time, once again that bus will start, that vehicle will start moving. And that is what actually the pagam they are trying to give. And the third message that they are trying to convey by going together in this bus is that they are like Aam Aadmi because they want to shun that VVIP culture. They will be going in a bus because already the Delhi is facing a lot many parking problem and so many votes. So let me speak to what is the program, sir, you are trying to give by sitting in a bus?
सारे विधायक जा रहे हैं, सभी विधायक जाएंगे। एक जोश है, एक उत्साह है, एक उमंग है। 27 साल बाद दिल्ली में कमल खिला है और दिल्ली अब विकास की रफ्तार तेजी से होगी। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
बस में जाके सर पैगाम क्या देना चाहते हैं? दिल्ली में once again the विकास is going to say start. That's what they are saying. There's a like josh, there's an utsaah. And let me show you. Look and see all of them making the victory sign. Let's see the victory sign by all those legislators. They're quite happy, confident because from today onwards the clock will start ticking because they will have to deliver lot many things what they have promised. They have to ensure that the promises are to be fulfilled. Because when we talk about Ramlila ground, that iconic ground, there is a political messaging. Because we have seen that more than a decade back, there was a movement that was started by Anna Hazare against corruption. And that was the time when Kejriwal shot into prominence. He made so many promises, but he failed to fulfill. That's one of the reasons that Delhi ki Janta got disillusioned with Kejriwal. And this time they decided to bring BJP back to power after 27 years. Once again, the reins of the power will be in the hands of the BJP. And here you can see the bus has started rolling. They are making victory sign, waving towards the cameras as this bus will be moving towards iconic Ramlila ground where Prime Minister and many other celebrities will be present because this is going to be memorable. They want to make it a memorable moment and also send a message that whatever promises the BJP has made, they will try to ensure all those promises are fulfilled. There are some more people here. Let us speak to them also. Say that some of the legislators have started coming. They will be going.
Yes, so the MLAs obviously at the BJP office, they're all going in that bus. The visuals obviously you were showing us, all eyes on Ramlila Maidan, which is set up, which is all ready for that mega oath-taking ceremony. In fact, it looks like, viewers, the BJP is already in mission mode. We have some breaking news coming in as to what is going to be the Delhi CM designates next step right after taking her oath. What is she going to do? Rekha Gupta, the next Delhi Chief Minister, seems to be in mission mode already. Viewers, she had earlier in that exclusive chat with her shared her Viksit Delhi vision, and now news coming in that Rekha Gupta is going to be chairing her first cabinet meeting. That's going to mark the beginning of the BJP-led government in the national capital 27 years later. In fact, later in the evening, it's not just going to be the Chief Minister but her entire cabinet which will visit the Yamuna Ghat where she's expected to pay obeisance to Ma Yamuna. So we have Pradeep Datta and Mohit Bhatt who are both live with us. Okay, we'll go to Pradeep Datta first and then to Mohit. Pradeep, if I could come to you. Looks like the new Delhi government, the new Delhi Chief Minister, at least, you know, in a few moments she's going to be the Chief Minister. At the moment, the Delhi CM designate seems to be in mission mode already. Looks like right after her oath taking in the evening, she's going to chair her first cabinet meet as well.
Yes, they do not want to waste time. They want to ensure that whatever promises have been made, those are fulfilled. And right now, I'm joined by Deputy Speaker, Mr. Mohan Singh Bisht, who has been designated. कैसे देखते हैं आप पहली कैबिनेट मीटिंग आज होने जा रही है जैसे स्वेरिंग इन सेरेमनी होगी रेखा गुप्ता जी पहली कैबिनेट मीटिंग लेने जा रही है यानी कि वक्त जाया नहीं करना चाहते आप कैसे देखते हैं
ना निश्चित रूप से दिल्ली के लिए बहुत बड़ा सौभाग्य है दिल्ली के बहनों ने जो भारतीय जनता पार्टी को आशीर्वाद दिया है उसके फलस्वरूप पार्टी ने जो सम्मान दिया है निश्चित रूप से उसके आधार पर दिल्ली की
सभी डिप्टी स्पीकर का जो कार्य संभालने के लिए कहा गया है कैसे उस पर आप
निश्चित मेरे लिए कोई नया नहीं है मैं 25 साल से एमएलए हूँ बहुत कुछ देखा
बस में ये सब लोग ये हैं कोई 41 के करीब जो लेजिस्लेटर्स तो क्या पैगाम है देना चाहते
48वां तो मैं हूँ वो 47 गए होंगे लेकिन 48वां मैं हूँ लेकिन पैगाम क्या देना पार्टी ने वहाँ देखा होगा पार्किंग व्यवस्था नहीं होगी हो सके कहीं ना कहीं दिक्कतें होंगी, इसलिए सबको बस में लेके।
So yes, you rightly said, because the Delhi Chief Minister, she is going to have a meeting because they do not want to waste time, and also there is going to be a meeting with the Prime Minister. Also, Prime Minister also going to
obviously,
dine with
Pradeep, do keep bringing us those voices. I'm interrupting you because we have live visuals coming in there. Viewers, you can see on your screen Rekha Gupta, the Delhi Chief Minister designate. She, after leaving her residence, has reached the Hanuman temple, obviously seeking divine blessings right before that mega oath-taking ceremony. We're bringing you those ground visuals as well. At the moment, Rekha Gupta, not speaking to the media, but earlier, obviously, she had spoken to us exclusively, where she had spoken about what she envisions for the national capital. And there you can see her latest visuals right before her oath-taking ceremony, seeking divine blessings. Mohit is joining us live on the broadcast. Mohit, we have the Delhi Chief Minister designate Rekha Gupta, who's taking divine blessings. She, seems to have reached the Hanuman temple. Give us more details on the latest visuals coming in.
समारोह में आप सभी बड़े उत्साह से आए हैं। आप सबसे हम निवेदन करेंगे, सभी अपना अपना स्थान ग्रहण करें, जितना शीघ्र हो सके। आप सबके लिए बैठने की बहुत समुचित व्यवस्था की गई है और पीछे बहुत दूर तक आप बैठ सकते हैं।
Well, yes, Rekha Gupta has reached Hanuman Temple. She has left her residence, and from there she will be coming to Ramlila Maidan. Right now we are reporting from, and today is the big day when we'll see that Rekha Gupta will take oath as the Chief Minister, and other leaders from the BJP, other MLAs with the likes of Manjushri Singh Sirsa, Ashish Sood, and Kapil Mishra, and other leaders, ministers. So these are the scenes from while Rekha Gupta is at Hanuman Temple over there praying, and given the fact that how Rekha Gupta is somebody who has an administrative experience, Rekha Gupta is somebody who has been a very vocal voice of the BJP when it comes to the Municipal Corporation of Delhi, and also she has been associated with ABVP for a long time. So she had a backing of Sangh, she had the backing of organization, she has worked on the ground, and perhaps that is why the message is right there from the top of the BJP that if you are associated with the party for a long time, then you will surely be rewarded, but then you need to just do your work and keep party's interest above everything. So that is the stage from where Rekha Gupta will be taking the oath, and you can see that how the podiums have been kept over there, and the podium from the LG house is also kept over there, where LG will administer the oath to Rekha Gupta and all the other cabinet ministers. Now, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and other senior leaders of the BJP would be sitting on the stage. I'll ask my camera person to be on these visuals. Look at these visuals. Tarun Chugh, the General Secretary of the BJP, who has been actively involved in the elections, have already reached. The Delhi BJP co-in-charge, Alka Gujar, has also reached, and the K. Lakshman has also reached. So all the national general secretaries of the BJP, they have been invited for this, and Virendra Sachdeva is also on the stage, the Delhi BJP president. So clearly we'll see that in some time from now, all the NDA ruled state chief minister, deputy chief ministers will be on the stage. You see, there are 3 stages that have been made over there. On the bigger stage, Prime Minister Narendra Modi with all the chief ministers of the NDA ruled states would be sitting over there with Rekha Gupta and the cabinet members. On the other 2 stages, we'll see the deputy chief ministers and other union ministers sitting over there. So in some time from now, the leaders will start arriving over here, and we'll get to know and we'll see that what exactly would be done over here. And the people have come over here in huge numbers. People from all walks of our life have been invited by the BJP. Now that is the one differentiating point with the other parties and the BJP from Prime Minister.
So it's going to be, you rightly said, a mega show of strength also, because the NDA chief ministers are also going to attend. Prime Minister, obviously, as one would expect, is going to be seated in the center of that stage. That was Mohit viewers bringing us the latest updates as to what the preparations are like, what this grand oath-taking ceremony could look like. Rekha Gupta also at the moment seeking divine blessings. We are also being joined by Mr. Raja Gopalan, senior journalist, also joining us. Shekhar Iyer, also a senior journalist. I'll come to you, Mr. Raja Gopalan. It looks like work mode is already on, mission mode. That's what one can interpret really the latest update coming as. Now Rekha Gupta set to take her first cabinet meet right after taking oath. Reports also suggesting her entire cabinet to seek the blessings of Ma Yamuna cleanliness. The pollution of Yamuna also was a big poll issue. How do you see these developments? Because it's a big message to the people of the national capital also that this is a government which is going to work. Development, Vikas seems to be on their agenda.
Only Yamuna is going to be the focus of Rekha Gupta's government. because it's a Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, when he addressed the victory rally in BJP office, he started to say with Ganga, Yamuna, Maiya ka Jai, like that. So therefore, focus is only on Yamuna. Second thing, the 2,500 rupees disbursement. Third, on the March 8th, when the Women's Day, they are going to roll out. Till then, they have to collect the data, etc. Second very important thing, will Atishi be the leader of House? Therefore, there will be an eyeball-to-eyeball contact between the opposition and the ruling party. Only the women are going to manage the Delhi Assembly show. Third, will Mr. Narendra Modi address the gathering? Because he is going to have some sort of inner side. He will definitely explain. Fourth is, RSS leaders are also coming to this swearing-in ceremony, indicates that RSS is celebrating its 100th year of centenary celebration. That is why yesterday Mr. Amit Shah, Nadda and Rajnath Singh, Nitin Gadkari all went to RSS office under the directions of the Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Apart from that, it's a rare coincidence that at the centenary celebrations of RSS, the BJP is going to install a woman Prime Minister, is the Chief Minister, is an indication for Bihar Assembly and the forthcoming other Assembly elections also. Is a very, very, very important step, and she has a lot of challenges to implement because the manifesto talked high of many expectations.
Yes, expectations are high. Your rights are also, there are a lot of challenges in front of the new Delhi Chief Minister. We will be talking about all the challenges and really the focus on women-centric schemes. It's the fourth women Chief Minister which the national capital is getting. Shekhar Iyer, stay with us. We'll step into a short commercial break. Then I'll come back to you. Obviously are on the Delhi CM-elect and the Ram Leela ground. Preparations, dhol, nagara, dance, celebrations obviously underway. Rekha Gupta also seeking divine blessings. In a few minutes from now, she will be at Ram Leela Maidan. That's where the swearing-in ceremony is going to take place. From the Prime Minister, Home Minister, the NDA Chief Ministers, two celebs are going to be attending that ceremony. What are the challenges in front of Rekha Gupta? What next really for her? To discuss all of that and more, we also have Shekhar Iyer, senior journalist, who's live with us. Again, we were talking about earlier the challenges in front of Rekha Gupta. Rajagopalan sir was also emphasizing on the same, women-centric scheme. That's something she's been focusing on. Obviously, fulfilling the manifesto promise is also going to be very important. They've already said 2,500 aid for women by March 8 is going to be implemented. How significant do you think this is, sir?
Well, if there is one word to describe the challenge before Rekha, it is delivery, 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 because the Prime Minister has made it very clear to the newly elected government that the performance of the government will have to be very, very visible on the ground. So in fact, I gather that a time schedule is being worked out, that which are the schemes that will take priority, which are the schemes that will be immediately implemented, which are the schemes will take 6 months, 1 year. As far as Yamuna cleanup is concerned, I believe there is a 2-year kind of a timetable. So everything that is expected from Rekha Gupta government is performance, and performance that is very visible to the voters of Delhi. Because Prime Minister has already said Delhi is going to be a model state that will have Prime Minister's guarantee. So one can see the kind of challenge before her. And the good thing about Rekha Gupta is she has always believed in the credo that Kaam hi mera pehchan hai. Work is my identity.
Absolutely.
So
Kaam hi pehchan. That's also her, tagline for her X account as well. Delivery. That's going to be obviously the major challenge, sir. Apologies, I have to interrupt. We'll come back to you. We've run out of time. Need to slip into a short commercial break.